departure from Milan Malpensa, heading back to Budapest on this Wizz Air flight. So we will just jump on board in a second and get ourselves underway.
Malpensa ground, speedbird 641, ready for taxi. Correction, ready for pushback and start.
Speedbird 641, Malpensa ground, pushback and start approved. Face north.
Pushback and start approved, face north, speedbird 641.
Swiss 613 contact tower on 128.35.
Waiting for your confirmation for good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, contact tower on 128.35, take care.
Contact tower on 128.35, Wizz Air 24 Uniform Golf. Malpensa Tower, good morning, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf on frequency, holding short 35 right, ready for departure.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, Malpensa Tower, runway 35 right, wind 070 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 35 right for Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf. That's my lapse timer.
Alpha Tower, November Mike 83 is clear of the runway. Request parking to Mike 83.
NM83 taxi to parking via Whiskey Kilo, good day.
Taxi to parking via Whiskey Kilo. Thank you, November Mike 8.
NM83 acknowledged. Wizz Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, contact departure on 118.805.
Contact departure 118.805 Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf. Malpensa departure, good morning, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf and frequency.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, identified, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, roger.
Climb flight level 220, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf.
Splendid Milan Malpensa Airport. This airport opened its doors in 1937 and it's been a hub of aviation excitement ever since. Can you imagine all the jet-setting folks who've passed through here, from business tycoons to holidaymakers looking for a bit of sun? It's like a bustling beehive of activity. And let me tell you, this place has seen its fair share of history, including the 1990 World Cup, where it welcomed fans from all over the globe. So, as we soar above, just think of all the stories and adventures that have taken flight from Milan Malpensa.
Great World Cup that was. Don't think they held it in the airport though.
Austrian 301, Budapest radar identified, Joe Esdet. I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Take all drivers direct eventually squawk 5554.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, 4 miles from Bravo, Papa 765. Turn right heading 060, descend altitude 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 13 left approach.
Yeah, turn right heading 060 descent 4000, establish on a localizer, cleared ILS runway 13 left approach, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, contact Budapest Tower on 118.1.
Budapest Tower 118.1, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf. Budapest Tower, good morning, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf on frequency, established ILS 13 left.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, Budapest Tower. Roger, continue approach runway 13 left.
Continue approach 13 left, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf. God, the stuttering's a bit annoying. So we can at least do a decent landing. This Airbus for change. So we haven't landed well recently.
Wizz Air 1 Victor Tango, contact departure on 123.86.
123.86 Wizz Air 1 Victor Tango.
DFL 361, contact departure on 123.86.
Departure on 123.86, DFL 361, bye bye.
Yeah, the main city of Budapest blurs there. Danube, Margaret Island, let's focus on landing.
Eurowings 5 Alpha Papa, welcome to Budapest. Contact ground on 122.44.
Contact ground on 122.44. Eurowings 5 Alpha Papa. Thank you for service.
Eurowings 1 Yankee, contact departure on 123.86.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, wind 355 at 4. Runway 13 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 13 left, Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf.
2,500.
Right. Let's try not to stuff this up.
Eurowings 350, engine failure, stand by.
Eurowings 350, contact departure on 119.51.
On 119.51, Eurowings 350.
Just waiting for that. At least it did it now. We are about to touch down in Budapest. Get down 3 greens.
Lufthansa 7 Mike Romeo, contact departure on 119.51.
Departure on 119.51, Lufthansa 7 Mike Romeo, bye-bye.
1000.
That's a big shit.
Lufthansa 1678, welcome to Budapest. Contact ground on 121.901.
Contact ground on 121.901. Lufthansa 1678.
100.
Mallard 8401, contact departure on 119.51.
20. Retard.
119.51. Mallard 8401.
Came a little bit high on the threshold, but we're down. So we're going to turn on this taxiway, I think.
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, welcome to Budapest. Contact ground on 121.901.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ground at 121.91 with a 62 Uniform Golf.
Parents International Airport.
119.51, is that
Time is 7:32 a.m. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. Fun fact, Budapest is known as the city of spas due to its famous thermal baths. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position.
Budapest Ground was a 62 Uniform Golf vacated on a Yankee.
Wizz Air, Jesus!
Wizz Air 62 Uniform Golf, Budapest ground, identified catering on Yankee.
What? I'd tell you what, I'm just at this point just going to turn that off and just taxi in. Catering on Yankee. It's a vacated on Yankee, not catering on Yankee. I mean, sometimes the voice recognition is a little bit off. Not to worry. Let's go and find ourselves a parking spot. It's very stuttery. Ooh, this is not nice. I don't know if I should go back to DX11 on this sim. That is not smooth at Malpensa, but here it's just a stutterfest. But yeah, again, more stutters. Oh god, that's horrible. This is really bad. Maybe I might have to tweak the settings some more. I mean, I literally went with the G-Force sort of recommendations pretty much. This is very, oh god, this is horrible stutters. Yeah, we can't fly like this, that's ridiculous. Oh Stop stuttering. Alright. There we go. Brakes on, engines off. So yeah, not the reasonable landing. Not a complete disaster. I like the scenery below me. Bloody internet. I'm slowly getting there. Yeah. Wasn't too horrendous, I guess. Lovely trees. Nice scenery loading, this crap internet. I think that's probably half the reason I had stutters actually, was the stuff loading in. Reasonable. So we departed out of Milan Malpensa and then across northern Italy and through down into Budapest with a landing rate of 261, flight time 1 hour 23 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. For now.